Hello, class of cannabis. It's been a glorious year. I want someone in here to stand to their feet and tell me their best way to smoke. Who will it be? You right here. What's your name, girl?
Not him. It don't really matter when we all agree. What's your best way to smoke? Cause I'm rolling it up. Smoke like I ain't had enough.
What's up, though? This BigJ.
Sirpo Jr. checking at you.
Man, we up in the house with Best Way to Smoke, and right now we talking about a hot topic that's going on with Ice Cube.
We got a problem here? We got a problem, nigga?
With him sitting down with the Republicans before the election, and a lot of people been on his head, from D.L. Hughley, you know, so many people. He done a few interviews. At the end of our take on the situation, we're gonna show a video on his perspective, since how everybody coming at him like he did something wrong. And I'm gonna tell you, this is my view. I don't think the only thing he did wrong, in my opinion, is the timing was off. He should have waited until whoever won the election, that's who he went and sat down with. I get that he was trying to just bring something to the table, like, what you gonna give us for our votes? But at the same time, he could have just waited. I think he would have been like Robin Hood, though. You know what I'm saying? If he would have waited till after the election, because it looked like, whether they would have sat down with him or not, I think it would have looked better for him. And it's really not about what the fuck it looked like. It's about what get done, though. But that's where I think he messed up at. You know what I'm saying? Because he would have been less criticized if he would have done it after the election.
Me personally, I feel as if, like, all right, you feel the timing is off. I think, you know what I'm saying, it's like he took the initiative, period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're in office or going to be out of office. You know what I'm saying? If you sit down before action takes place, you know what you're in for. You know what I'm saying? If you have to wait to after something is done, it's like, what do we have the meeting for? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if the Democratic Party, you know what I'm saying, if they tell a man, this is how I'm taking it, you can tell me, you know what I'm saying, this is my opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? If all right, I want to talk to you after the election. You know what I'm saying? Once, just say if and when, or if I win the election, is how they say it came out.
With the Democrats, right?
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Now the election is won. I'm in the office. I'm not obligated to sit and talk to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever plan that you may have, okay, you know what I'm saying, I already reached what it is that I want to get.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, the plan that he has is not too different from the plan that was already in effect.
And then going with that, if you talk about a plan that's in effect,
not in effect as far as happening,
a plan that they already
had, right? Okay. That's already written up.
The plan that they
already the motherfuckers ain't doing shit.
Now that they had already written up, they wrote that, you know what I'm saying, from their perspective.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no perspective from like somebody who's actually living out here or been through it out here in the way that we go through it.
We don't know that, though. We don't know.
Man, we know that.
We don't.
You know
we don't know who sat down with them to figure that shit out, though. Because apparently, I think the interview that I watched earlier that you sent me with what's his name, Rolando, and Ice Cube. I forget the young lady that was on the interview, though, but she was saying that it's been an organization that's been working on this for the past 7 years to get to a point where they can you know, make something happen with it, though. And that it's not too far off from what, you know, what Cube and them came up with. And apparently he sat down with some people too to organize that. That's what I seen in that interview too.
And it was only slight plans, you know what I'm saying, made, you know what I'm saying, coming from a different perspective and a different point of view. You know what I'm saying? Now, and it's like, if these people have been fighting or been talking about this for the past 7-some years, you know what I'm saying, there's something somewhere to where it's like the voice was not heard. You know what I'm saying? If you can just get one singular man, you know what I'm saying, just to sit down and just like everybody go up in a world twist You know what I'm saying? That's a certain amount of power that you have right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can sit down with you, you know what I'm saying, and my words will mean something.
Right.
So if you've been trying this for 7, 6, some years, however many years you said, and it hasn't carried any weight to cause trickle effects and waves throughout urban communities everywhere, there's one aspect that you're missing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? America's Most came through it. You know what I'm saying? All I did was that, all right, I see your plan. You know what I'm saying? This is what I will add to it. You know what I'm saying? Coming from this perspective.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it caused trickles of waves coming through.
Well, and then if you saying it like that, all he really did was gave his opinion on it. So
you know
that's not pushing nothing, just to give your opinion on it.
And it's like, and he's not. He stated, I'm not endorsing this dude. You know what I'm saying? I haven't endorsed
I got
nobody.
that for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like
he's
the
independent.
backlash.
He's independent.
The backlash that's coming, you know what I'm saying? It's not coming from anybody outside of the home. Right. What I mean by the home is, you know what I'm saying, your fellow black brothers and sisters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them that's like, you know what I'm saying, is the ones that's condemning him. There's a lot of people with these, you know what I'm saying, Black Lives Matter movements, you know what I'm saying, which have their own agendas, you know what I'm saying, that's coming to condemn him. Right. You know what I'm saying? But just like he said, you know what I'm saying, like-minded people will understand. You know what I'm saying, where I'm coming from, what I'm trying to present, whether the timing is on it or not. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say, you know what I'm saying, right. Once you get into office and I sit down with you, you know what I'm saying, who's to say, you know what I'm saying, you'll even look at me the same once you actually in office. Right. Before you get into this office, you know what I'm saying, it's like it's something on the line. You're not there yet. You're not there yet. Okay. We not there yet. Right. You know what I'm saying? This is how we can discuss the seat.
Right. I get that. I still think the timing was off. You discussing it with somebody that a lot of people, and yeah, you say you independent, you're not a Democrat, you're not a Republican, but it's like, okay, this is the election going on, the voting is not even done yet. People are actually voting right now, and some of the moves that you're making might have influenced people in the early beginning of the shit coming out the way it did to vote Republican or something, because they thinking you really fucking with the Republicans. See, they might have been sitting down doing a ballot as the shit, damn.
That's invalid. I would have to say that's invalid, because it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's like, all right, now you're following the leader now. You know what I'm saying? Not to say, you know what I'm saying, every good leader has been a follower before. You know what I'm saying? To learn, you know what I'm saying, your leadership skills or whatever it is. But if you just going off of an appearance to make a sound decision, you're lacking somewhere within yourself individually. You know what I'm saying? That's why he said like-minded people. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not endorsing this dude. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm talking to him, you know what I'm saying, for something to enlighten our people. Right. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't get that,
to benefit us. And for a person that can't get that, sorry for you though. I get it. And I understand it. I fuck with it. I agree with it. To me, it's just the timing of doing it though. The timing, he could have waited until, you know, you could have had all that shit.
That by any means necessary.
Right. Okay. any means necessary. But it's like it really didn't accomplish nothing, because just say Trump win, he could still be like, man, we're not doing that.
And it could be like that on the Democratic side as well.
Right, but look, this plan it apparently been in effect. All they did was kind of upgraded the shit though, and added some shit, changed some shit or whatever like that. So all this shit could have been going on, and the majority of it ain't been happening. This shit ain't been going on.
And it's like, because
to sit down. No, let me finish though. So to sit down and talk to him, it's kind of a waste of time. You know what I mean? It's like, why sit down and talk to him at this time while people are still voting? And like I said, that in between time when this shit came out and it was like, motherfuckers thinking Cube fucking with Trump, it's people that probably voted for Trump in that time period that fuck with Cube though. You know what I'm saying? That's
but then it's like,
that's what I mean about the time.
If you made your vote based off that,
Man,
you know what I'm saying? I have to say, I honestly believe, you know what I'm saying, the best way to smoke crowd that we have right now are intelligent people.
Right, for sure. That's my,
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? I believe that. You know what I'm saying? But if you just sit and just allow an appearance, you know what I'm saying, to make you make a sound decision, you're lacking somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I gotta call it. You know what I'm saying? You're lacking somewhere. If you're not getting, you know what I'm saying, the reason, you know what I'm saying, if the timing is too late, if the timing is too early, we're gonna take the timing out of it, period. You know what I'm saying? He just trying to bring light to a situation. He wants you to think outside the box or think in a different aspect, not for you to make a decision just off of what I'm presenting. You know what I'm saying? I'll present it to you, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately, your decision is yours.
But look, what are you going to get? All the motherfucker can do is tell you, yeah, we're gonna do that. He did that shit before. Yeah, we gonna do that. We gonna that's the plan. Thanks. And then nothing happened.
I forget what it was, but like in the same clip that I shot you earlier, you know what I'm saying?
So look, that's why I'm saying, like, why not wait till the actual person is in office, regardless if they act on your first attempt. Then okay, I understand any means by necessary. I get that. Take that action when that person is actually in office, and you can direct your target at that person and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And keep bringing shit to light.
So it's not sufficient enough, you know what I'm saying, for me to even present something for you to, like, know what's being asked of the people.
Well, maybe Cube should have announced the shit or something, or let it be known before they did.
It was. He said it. He even said it in the clip. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I announced it to the people, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to sit down with both sides. He announced that I'm going to sit down with both sides, the Democratic and Republic. He said it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then he actually, like, acted upon it. I don't know if they thought, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm joking, I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, I stated it, and it's like I'm acting on it. And it's like, you know what I'm saying, the video I shot you earlier, it's like, I forget the timestamp in it, you know what I'm saying? But they was talking, they worded something as far as with the money. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be for the black community, not the minority, because when they put in a minority, you are including another group of people inside of that.
Every other race.
You know what I'm saying? But it was something that is supposed to be for the black folks. But the way it was worded, they was able to use it for any and everything else. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what he's saying is, it's like, just open your eyes up a little bit and pay attention to what's going down.
Right.
This is what we asking for. You got these funds or whatever going to this. Switch this up.
Like how fast
like
they
this,
and
this is the contract and
shit,
stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like that's what he was actually trying to like do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
but
the curveball. Hold on, the curveball. It what it is, instead of like, let me do this. You know what I'm saying? So you can wake up. It's like, I'm gonna say we, because it's like, I'm part of the black community, you know what I'm saying? We looking at this man as if like you actually did something wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the backlash of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why is it so, you know what I'm saying, wrong? You know what I'm saying? That like, it's, I just want to talk to you and present a plan. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wake up, look at this. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We catching the backlash from it, but if we sit back, I don't do nothing, you can still get a different type of backlash.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So why is it that, like, you know what I'm saying, you step up? What's so wrong about it? Who's to say, you know what I'm saying, you're wrong? There's nobody, you know what I'm saying, outside of the black community that I can say is trying to condemn the man.
Right.
All black women, black men. You know what I'm saying? That's saying you did something wrong. Or it's something wrong with what you did.
Like I said, man, it's just the timing in it, man. Because like to you putting pressure on the candidate at the end of the day.
You're supposed to have pressure.
Exactly, I get that though, but you putting pressure or assume to be pressure on a candidate, somebody that can really just only tell you. Look, all they can really do is tell you, yeah, we gonna do that. Yeah, we gonna make this happen. Okay, yeah, for sure, we gonna look into that. All they can do is tell you that, and I'm pretty sure it's been done over and over.
And if you just sit back, you know what I'm saying? All right, they're gonna keep on just saying, all right, we're gonna do this. All right, we're gonna do that.
And that's why you're not supposed to sit back.
But if you sit down and you make your demand, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, this is a demand. We coming. This is what we need. This is what we're gonna have to have. You know what I'm saying? And until, you know what I'm saying, that push comes, it's gonna continue to be, you just wait for this. Oh, we're going to address that. Oh, we're going to address that. Now we're into the next presidential candidates and next presidential house. Oh, we're going to sign this. Oh, we're going to do this. And we're going to continue to wait. You know what I'm saying? Black folks is the most humblest on, you know what I'm saying, I feel throughout the whole planet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we keep that humbleness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's being taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that, the Shaka Zulu need to come out.
So now, look. You know how them motherfuckers work in politics and all that kind of shit, right? So now, you know, we need to take a look and look at the plan that the Democrat, that Biden's team has in place, like for black folks.
And don't forget about the contract with Black America and this platinum plan. Two separate things.
It's two separate things, but it's still in the same the same contents. You know what I'm saying? Nah. It's still
y'all gotta tell us what y'all think, man.
It's still asking for something, you know, that we deserve, that we should have been had though, which I get.
Separate wordings, you know what I'm saying? The way you word something is gonna be
it's
something
very
totally
important.
Different. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that context it is, it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It can look similar all it wants. You know what I'm saying? But the context of either side, you know what I'm saying, of either plan,
the word,
you know what I'm saying, it's going to have a different impact. You know what I'm saying? Whether it has similarities or not. You know what I'm saying? The impact is going to be different. You know what I'm saying? And I strongly feel, you know what I'm saying, if you have a plan or a contract, you know what I'm saying, with minds of like-minded people, you know what I'm saying, within the black community that has the best interest of the black community, I feel you have a better plan. You know what I'm saying? Versus somebody planning something just because, you know what I'm saying, you are in a position to plan something when you don't know what's going on in our urban community.
Right. So you definitely got to have a structure and a plan and a structured plan when you go into something. No, like I said, man, I'm gonna say it again. The timing of him doing that, I think, was wrong. So it would have been better. Hold on. It would have been better for him to wait till the person was actually in office, and then present whatever plan or whatever adjustments you want to make. You know what I'm saying, to the plan or whatever that was in place, or the new plan that's in place. Because the Democrats got something totally different in place. You know what I'm saying? So and apparently the Republicans, Donald Trump team, it's only like one page. You know, the Democrats got like 20-something pages.
And it could be 20-something pages of jibber jabber. And I just want to let you know, I'm not Republican, I'm not going Democrat. But just because you have a lot of pages of something, and then you have one page of this right here, you know what I'm saying? I can strike your ass one time and you can be down. But you can punch me a million one time and I'm still standing.
But look, take a look at Trump plan. This is something that they had going on since he came in office, and really ain't done none of this shit. So it's like, what you really gonna put your faith into? Like he just said, I'm an independent. I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. You know, I look at what's going on each side and what's gonna benefit me, my family, the community, and what's gonna work for where I come from.
And that's where it starts.
Right. So and everything that Cube did, besides the timing, I agree with. I don't have no gripe with none of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the timing of it. You know, motherfuckers, it's crazy how shit go. People is human and all that. So just say Joe Biden win and he go try to sit down with them and they be like, no, we don't even want to talk to you. We got our plan that we gonna use, that we got in place, and you know what I'm saying, we gonna run with that. That's a possibility that could happen and shit too though, because some people deal with motherfucking emotions and shit though. So, but it could be a situation where they sit down with him. Me personally, if I was in that position, I would have waited, and then I would have put pressure on him. If I had to put pressure on him at the time, because I got my target now. I'm not guessing who is the target, you know, or who is the person I got to communicate with to try to make something happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But to each his own, man. But I think this though, this is a good thing about it though. I think this shit, what he did, and the time that he did it, with everybody talking about the shit, it's brought so much attention to it though. More attention to it though.
So would you say job well done?
In a way. You know what I'm saying? In a way. But I think it would have had a bigger effect.
So tell me, what
was the effect?
Tell me, how would you think it would have been reciprocated by the masses? Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying the masses now. You know what I'm saying? That's outside of the community, you know what I'm saying? Because Cube has a big fan base. You know what I'm saying? Big fan base. So if you feel as if like whichever party, you know what I'm saying, came through and just went one either side, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you can, you know what I'm saying, if you can envision it, you know what I'm saying, Democratic or Republican,
Right.
How do you feel it would have been received? That should say, fuck it, Donald Trump won. Because that's who he went and sat down and talked to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If Donald Trump won, you know what I'm saying, knowing that the black community really ain't fucking with Donald Trump.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You have some people, you know what I'm saying, that fucks with dude. You know what I'm saying? But the majority of it, you know what I'm saying, you already know the business. You know what I'm saying? So the Trump party win, Ice Cube go to sit down and talk to him about this plan. How do you feel it would have been received?
I think it would have been like more like on some Robin Hood shit though, because it would have been better.
How is it Robin Hood? You know what I'm saying? Because
like I'm just making an example, like more so than like looking like a villain. You know what I'm saying? To a lot of people, and even with the shit coming out that he's saying what he's saying, it's still looking the same way. Some people haven't changed their mind on that shit though. But I think whether, you know, it's just the timing that just threw it off, man. He should have just waited, and it would have been received in a better way, man. He would have looked more like on some Robin Hood shit, like trying to really come in and make something happen because you got your target. You know who you about to dig into.
Say he waited.
You know who you got, who you about to dig into if you got to dig into somebody.
Look, say he waited, you know what I'm saying, because he also stated
with that light, with the public light that you got.
He also stated, I didn't even want to sit down and talk to him about this. You know what I'm saying? He stated I would sit down and talk with him, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't even really want to do this. You know what I'm saying? Say it happened, whoever won, and he just had the feeling like that he went with his first feeling. I don't even want to do this, and he don't do it. Who do you think would have stepped up, you know what I'm saying, to even present a platinum plan to the people or contract with Black America? Because I didn't know nothing about this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a Cube did what he did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was asleep like a motherfucker.
Right.
You
a lot of us wasn't paying attention to that.
But say if they won, you know what I'm saying, and he had the feeling like, man, if they don't want to know, they don't know. Do you think, you know what I'm saying, we'll know about this? Do you think there would have been, you know what I'm saying, another black person of prominence, you know what I'm saying, to step up?
I mean, who knows? A lot of people wouldn't know, you know what I mean? Because with the spotlight that he got, you know what I'm saying, it shines an extra, you know, a brighter light on it. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say, you know what I'm saying, it's like I could, like I'm not gonna sit here and say like I don't understand where you coming from with the timing or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can like logically see both sides.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I just stand firm with me like backing him up. You know what I'm saying? Whether you did it now or later. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like any time is the best time.
But look, I didn't say I don't bag him up though.
No,
because,
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just talking about with the timing aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless of it, you know what I'm saying? It's like I respect the gesture.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure.
I respect the
that's
gesture
mad,
like all the way. You know what I'm saying? You stepped up, you know what I'm saying? It's like you seen the plan that they had. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, this not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you this, that, and that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be suffice for the people.
I mean, and then you never know what the fuck they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you present something to them that's good, you know what I'm saying, or that's not good to them. You know what I mean? But I think it would have been a lot more effective. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, with him reaching out, hopefully it carry on to after whoever's elected. You know what I'm saying? Then it could carry on into that. And I hope whatever he trying to do or get worked out, you know, I hope that shit happens because it's going to benefit a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what's the most important thing about this is, you know, him trying to help. Because he don't have to give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
You know, he can slide off and do his thing,
you know
though.
What I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Live with the beard.
On everything. On everything. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga definitely got to respect that shit, though, regardless if I feel like how I feel about the timing and all, whatever. You know what I mean? A nigga got to respect that, though, man.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, it's like, to tell the community, you know what I'm saying, it's like, it's pretty much, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't catching a certain message, do a little bit of digging, you know what I'm saying, see what they talking about with a platinum plan, see what they talking about with a contract with Bank of America.
Check it out.
You know what I'm saying, and even, you know what I'm saying, within your county, district, or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, see who's in office and see what they trying to offer, like, you know what I'm saying, for whatever situations that you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a community, you know what I'm saying, school-wise, however it may be. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you don't know, you can't say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying?
You can't
nothing
say
at
nothing.
all.
And if you don't vote, you can't say nothing at all. You can't say shit.
Got me in. Got mine. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be out there. It's gonna get put in there. You know what I'm saying? My voice will be heard. That's why I'm doing like my due diligence. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate Big J, you know what I'm saying, sit down, the conversations we have.
Oh, yeah, most
you know
definitely.
What I'm saying? Because it's important. Like I go over this stuff, you know what I'm saying, I read it, you know what I'm saying, but it's nothing like, you know what I'm saying, like
sitting down and having dialogue about
you know what I'm saying, to get a different perspective, you know what I'm saying, to put it in place.
On the real.
You know what I'm saying? So that's greatly appreciated, you know what I'm saying? And it's actually helping me out, you know what I'm saying, with my decision making.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with that one being said right there, if you have friends, family, whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying, is ask the question. What do you think about this? You know what I'm saying? Because I read this and I feel this right here.
And you can search anything you practically want to know, you can search that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Google that shit. You know what I mean? But look, check us out at www.bestwaytosmoke.com. That's our website. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Best Way to Smoke. On Twitter, Best Way to Smoke. BigJ.
Sirpo Jr.
Yes. Look, we got this video with Q, you know, giving his take on it because, you know, the way they tried to spin it was like, you know, he was fucking with them, with the Republicans. And like he said, he's an independent. You know what I mean? He gonna go with whoever is trying to benefit the black community. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's how he rocking and stuff, though. And like I said, I agree with that part of it.
Yay!
Yep. So look, check this video out. Best way.
This guest is Ice Cube. If you know anything about him, and you probably do, you know he started his career rapping in defiance about police presence and the realities of inner city life. And he got political with his songs as well recently during the Trump administration, most recently in 2018. Here's a taste.
Arrest the president. You got the evidence. That is Russian intelligence.
Now we see a shift. Now he wants to work with President Trump. Here's what the president had to say most recently about Black Lives Matter
The first time I ever heard of Black Lives Matter, I said, that's such a terrible term because it's such a racist term. It's a term that sows division between blacks and whites and everybody else, and it's a very bad term for blacks. But they were very angry. It's a Marxist organization.
With all that going on and how the president continues to speak about there being no systemic inequality, it's no shock that Ice Cube got some heat for deciding to work with the Trump administration. He wants to deal with it. I want to understand it. So should you. So here is Ice Cube on Prime Time. Thank you for taking the opportunity, brother. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Chris, your lead-ins are a little misleading.
How so?
Well, the Platinum Plan is not my plan. I came up with the contract with Black America, and I didn't run to go work with any campaign. Both campaigns contacted me. Both campaigns wanted to talk to me about the contract with Black America. One campaign said, we love what you have, but let's really dig into it after the election. And one campaign said, we love what you have. Do you mind talking to us about it? And that's what I did. So I didn't run to nobody. And so that was real misleading to me.
Well, I didn't say you ran to anybody. I said that you had taken a pivot.
Well, you said I ran over to the Trump team instead of the Biden team. That's just not true.
Well, but you are working with the Trump team instead of the Biden team, and people are giving you heat for it. What do you say to them?
Well, I'm willing to work with both teams, but I'm just working with whoever is willing to work with me. So the Trump campaign came to me and asked me to explain to them some of the contract with Black America. That's what I did. I'm not playing no more of these games, these political games. We're not part of a team. We have very broad problems, especially the wealth gap in this country when it comes to Black Americans. So I'm going to whoever's in power, and I'm going to speak to them about our problems specifically. I'm not going there talking about minorities. I'm not going there talking about people of color or diversity or none of that stuff. I'm going there for Black Americans, the ones who are the descendants of slaves. And that's what I'm going to talk to anybody who's in power with that. So if anybody got a problem with that, it seems like a personal problem.
Well, here's the problem, and it is very personal, as you know, for a lot of people of color, because they'll say, well, why would you pick Trump when he says there's no such thing as systemic inequality? Say
I'm
that?
not picking nobody. He's the president.
But why do you think he'd want to do something for the community when he says there's no such thing as systemic inequality?
I don't know what he want to do. I just know what the man said. I know what he said to the country. I've never met Donald Trump. So I don't know what he's going to do. I just know what he said he was going to do. So both of them have a plan. Both of them say they're going to do something. And who knows what's really going to happen after November 3rd. Nobody knows from each side. We're all hoping that candidates keep their campaign promises. So that's just it.
So let's look at it this way. I think that you're right to be skeptical. Let's start with the Democrats, because even though there is a traditional connection between black voters and the Democrats, you could also say you've been let down or forgotten by Democrats in a lot of situations that would have mattered. Then you say, all right, so then what makes one side better than the other? That's where you get in trouble, which is, do you really think that Donald Trump can be trusted as much as you could trust Joe Biden?
I don't think I'm not trusting any of them. I'm just going by action. That's all I'm going by. I'm not going by words. I'm not going by rhetoric, not going by media spin, not going by none of that. You know, I'm not on nobody's team. I'm not on Team Blue, not on Team Red.
So then I have that wrong.
I'm an independent person, and I believe that's what black people need to do, is become independent, and we need to get something for our vote. You know, that may not happen, but it's gonna happen.
It's got to happen. It's got to happen. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Look, if I had brought you here to fight with you, you would have known it. What I'm saying is, I think I did get it wrong, and I want to make sure I get it right. So saying you're working with the Trump team is wrong. What you did was, when they asked to talk to you about it, You said yes. If Biden had asked to talk to you about it now, you would have gone to them the same way. It's not about you choosing anything. It's you working with everybody who's got a chance of doing anything.
I'm working with whoever's in power. Yeah, I'll work with both. Whoever's in power, I'm going to work with. So whoever wins, they'll hear from me.
Okay, so I'm glad you came to clear it up. So Ice Cube is not with the Trump campaign. He's just given his ideas, and anybody who wants to do something with him, fine. Do you believe they are doing anything with your ideas?
I believe, they looked at the contract with Black America and they updated their plan, but it's their plan. I have my plan. My plan is broad. It goes beyond the public sector. It goes into the private sector, banks, even the movie industry. So we got to deal with a lot of different, companies, corporations, and even government when it comes to solving this problem. I believe it's a bipartisan problem. I believe it's a bipartisan problem when it comes to the issues, when it comes to blacks in America and what's going on. It's not a Democrat problem. It's not for them to solve. It's not for the Republicans to solve. It's for both of them to solve. They do it when it comes to debt ceiling. They do it when it comes to getting us in wars. They seem to come together when it's something that really affects America. And I don't think nothing affects America more than the situation that Black Americans find ourselves in. This country is coming apart at the seams, and it's not going to come together after January 3rd, no matter who's the president, unless we deal with this wealth gap.
You have the economics. All of it extends from poverty, which is an extension of opportunity, which is an extension of a system that doesn't give equal opportunity, and you see it everywhere. Hiring, education, finance, all of it. So acutely, we've been looking at what happens when policing goes wrong in communities. It doesn't give you concern that the president has handled police violence the way he has in terms of his commitment to work on any of the issues that you think are important?
We've been dealing with police violence in this country from day one. So police violence is just part of our life here. So, the thing is this, once we get some capital, we'll be treated better. This is a capitalistic society.
True.
And if you ain't got no money, you see how people get treated on the streets when they ain't got no money.
Not just money, wealth. Wealth. You got to be able to build up wealth within the community.
Yeah, to put it in greater terms. But, at the bottom line is, dollars bring dignity. And so everybody in America knows that. When you got a little more money, they treat you a little better. So we need to close this wealth gap. You got people, families making $120,000 or worth $120,000, and you got Black families worth $200. It's just an enormous wealth gap that keeps growing. It's not getting smaller. Do the research, and you'll see this is the problem in America. It's because Black people have no capital. We own half of a point when it comes to all the wealth in America. Half of a point. 13.5% people living off half of a point. We cannot survive in America another 100 years living like this.
The issue is real. The problem is properly identified. They do have access to capital of about $500 billion, but it doesn't say that it would be earmarked within the Trump plan for communities of color. But we'll see what you can get done, and I make you this promise. Not just because I'm a fan, but the issue matters. As you learn and as you see action and reaction or inaction, you have a place on this show to discuss it. That's a guarantee.
I appreciate it, Chris. Yeah, I'll be back to discuss and let you know what I know, what I find out. But I'm gonna give it to you straight up.
It's the only way I take it. It doesn't go well any other way on this show. Ice Cube, I wish you the best. Stay healthy. Be well.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right. We'll be right back.
Put in on it, I'm so sorry. Won't be puffing unless it's your party. It's a Compton wave, I'm so gnarly. Smoke is loud as a new Harley. Back to the the future like a young Marty. I keep them beans like a young Marty. Cause I'm rolling it up. Smoke like I am.